Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, January the 15th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. We have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. I give different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, if you're wondering why I have a little bit more score going on than you, currently I have a 50% boost going on right now. Now I get a 25% boost right off of the current Season 19 Season Pass, and that is on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%, equaling 25%. Of course, you can claim that by being a Fallout First member, or if you paid the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. And if you watched our daily weekly challenge videos yesterday, of course it was Tuesday, I had used a score booster drink, which of course gives us an extra 25% boost. Of course, we can only use one score booster drink a day, and as you can see in the top right hand corner, we are 21 minutes left of that, so that's pretty awesome, pretty happy about that, so just an FYI. Okay, let's take a look here. Craft or scrap a ranged weapon 5. So a couple of different ways we can do this. They do have ranged weapons in various locations around the wasteland that we can kind of randomly find. Right here in Helvetia, we have the White Church down a little bit down the road here. And as you're getting your way to the steeple of that church, there's usually a shotgun in there. Come over here to the Somerville's Dam. On the upper section where they have the suspension bridge, on either side of the suspension bridge, there should be a shotgun on either side of that bridge as well. Now, we can, of course, get ranged weapons from killing enemies such as Scorch, super mutants, mole miners, just for an example, some human enemies such as cultists and blood eagles and communists. But since we had the update on December 3rd, 2024, that drop rate has significantly been reduced. So just kind of keep an eye on that if you're kind of returning from maybe you took a month off or so for Christmas or the holidays or such. And you're just coming back and you're wondering, hey, how come we're picking up so much junk here and nowhere near as many weapons? Well, that's what happened, okay? So just an FYI there. You can still do that, but it's just going to take a little bit longer than what you probably remember. If you want, you can also do some events in which Scorched and Super Mutants will arrive, and that way there you can maybe get a higher chance to get more weapons that way. A really good event is up here at Morgantown Airport, and it's called Collision Course, and of course that's an event you can spawn in yourself, and you might have a good chance to get quite a few weapons there if you so wish. Alright, what we're going to do here in this episode, we're actually going to craft some weapons, and then we're going to scrap them right here at our weapons workbench at our camp. Right, let's go ahead and go craft at our weapons workbench. Come down here to machine guns. Or actually, we're going to go pipe pistols. And basically, these pipe pistols here, you learn very early on in the game. As you can see, they can be crafted at level 1. Now, I know when I started my new character this past summer, I came out of the vault. He was able to craft these right out of the vault, with the exception of the syringer. But just an FYI, as long as you have the materials, you'll be able to craft them, alright? So I believe this pipe revolver here costs the less as well as this pipe bolt action pistol. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to craft 3 level 1s here. Just like that, 3 for 5. And then we're going to scrap them. And just like that, this is just another option. This option is more so for the folks that are kind of short on time or just want to get the daily done and kind of move on with their life. But again, you have a little bit more time. It's just going to take a little bit longer going after enemies and getting them that way than what we have been accustomed to since December 3rd, 2024 update. Okay, what's next here? Take a look at this one here, drink a T1. So we did have this one here yesterday. And of course, we do have a camp resource. It is called the Company Tea Machine. And it's this bad boy right here. Now we did get this guy, excuse me, at the very last scoreboard that we ever had. It was a season 15 scoreboard, and everyone was able to get their hands on it very early on. And again, there are other various types of tea machines that came after this one. So this is the OG one, but they are just reskins of this bad boy. So basically it will passively collect 5 company tea while you play the game. Okay, and it'll be under your build menu and under the resource tab if you're a returning player. All right, so just an FYI. And again, this is a huge time saver having this company tea machine in your camps. Okay. Now, of course, I realize not everyone's going to have a company tea machine, so we can craft our own tea if we so wish. Let's go to our cooking stove here. We're going to go all drinks. So there are some simple variations of teas here. Now, the one that we usually go over here on this channel is the simple bloodleaf tea, which of course is a simple recipe you automatically learn as soon as you pick up a bloodleaf, and your character will always have that recipe. Okay. And there's other types of teas here as well. So just an FYI here. Now, some of these ones, as you can see, they do involve finding some recipes, all right, and around the wasteland, or basically buying them if you so wish, okay? But the bloodleaf one is the one that we like to use here, okay? Now, we can find the bloodleaf in many great locations. Many of the waterways in around the wasteland will have a bloodleaf around, okay? So we were just here the other day, yesterday, so to speak, and we did pick up our bloodleafs, just around this little bridge here, okay? So let's head the other side. Now, when you are harvesting flora, there is a perk card that will help you. Oh, excuse me, buddy. Holy mackerel. There is a perk card that will help you out. Jeez, he just went down like a bag of dirt there, didn't he? When you are harvesting flora, there's a perk card that will help you out under perception. It is called Green Thumb. We've twice as much when harvesting flora. So instead of 1, you pick up 2. Now, I'm a carnivore, and this perk card I like a lot. I use it all the time, and I have it equipped all the time. It's more so for saving time, basically, but you don't have to have it equipped like me. You can have it down here in your back pocket if you so wish, but it's definitely not a card you throw out if you're either you're a herbivore or a carnivore, or if you don't have any mutation at all. Okay, we have a bloodleaf right here. So if you're bringing spanking new to the game, as soon as you pick up a bloodleaf just like that, you'll learn simple bloodleaf tea just like that. And that's very similar to corn and razor grain and meat products that we pick up off of animals or insects or Mirelurks, okay? All right, let's go to our cooking station here. All drinks. Simple bloodleaf tea right here, and all we need is 1. Okay, and again, it's a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up a bloodleaf. All right, let's go ahead and we are going to drink it. Done, just like that. Drink a tea, 1 for 1, done. And again, if you do have this company tea machine or a different variation of it, which is basically a reskin, either one counts, okay? So just FYI. What's next here? What is next, Jimmy? Sell Mutant Hound chops to an NPC vendor 1. So I would say about 1.5 years ago, this particular daily has changed, okay? So you may come across an older video. I'm pretty sure I unlisted them, but just in case you do, as I got quite a few of them out there when I first started making YouTube videos. Basically, all you needed was 1 Mutant Hound meat to make 1 Mutant Hound chops, okay? But obviously that has changed, okay? So now we have a light version, and then we have the regular versions. Let's go back to our cooking stove just so I can show you. If we go down here to all food, if we go under the L section, we have these light variations. So this light Mutant Hound chops, we need, if you look at over the requirements, 2 Mutant Hound meat, okay? And then if we go down a little bit further, we have Mutant Hound chops right here. So this is the version that we used to have, but instead of 1, we actually require 4 Mutant Hound meat. Okay, so we have tested this out several times on the channel. You can go after 4 Mutant Hounds if you so wish, but the light version will count also. So we're just going to go after 2 Mutant Hounds here to get 2 Mutant Hound meat, so just an FYI. And again, it is a simple recipe. As soon as you pick up Mutant Hound meat, you'll learn both recipes automatically. Okay, so Mutant Hounds, let's take a look here. We can find some Mutant Hounds here in around Grafton. There's 1 guaranteed here at Grafton Dam. There's 6 to 12 in around Grafton Steel. This is a really good spot. Right down here, almost 6 of them down here in Huntersville. Again, all kinds of them here at the West Tech Research Center. So just an FYI, there's plenty of great options there for Mutant Hounds. Okay. We're actually going to pop up here to good old Grafton Steel. And of course, we will be taking care of some super mutants at the same time, but it's okay. Now, there are locations on the map where we will find super mutants, but they don't have Mutant Hounds with them. But if you go to the spots that I just showed you, you shouldn't have a problem. Alright, let's keep going here. So there should be 1 right around here. So there's this guy. He should have a Mutant Hound with him. There we go. Just don't forget to pick up the Mutant Hound meat just like that. And again, if you're brand new and you did not know, as soon as you pick up that meat, you'll learn both versions, the light version and the regular version. Okay, we're going to go down here. There should be 1 right down here. Oh, it's right there. Nice. Okay, let's pick up our Mutant Hound meat. Alright, so we have our 2 Mutant Hound meat here. He was coming in hot, wasn't he? Oh wow, he's a legendary. Nice. Oh, see that guy's brains everywhere? Holy mackerel, that was awesome. Another boy there. Let's just pick everything up here. And we'll be on our way. Alright, so what do we, now that we have our Mutant Hound meat, we have to cook Mutant Hound chops. We need a cooking station, so we can go to another player's camp, a train station, back to our own camp, whatever you want to do. We're just going to pop over here to Grafton Station. Alright, and I would say this is the most important part. If you try to sell the Mutant Hound meat as is, it's not going to work. You have to make the Mutant Hound chops at a cooking station, okay? And everyone should be able to do this. Let's go ahead and go craft here. We're going to go all food. There you go, light Mutant Hound chops. Let's go ahead and craft it. Again, a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up Mutant Hound meat. Alright, so now that we have our Mutant Hound chops here, light Mutant Hound chops, of course. What do we have to do with it, Jim? Sell it to an NPC vendor 1. So that means any robot vendor at any train station on the map. Any robot vendor down here at the White Spring Mall. So the north entrance will bring you right inside the mall. You can use the front door entrance as well. It's just an additional loading screen to get to the mall. We do have the White Church. There's a robot vendor there in Flatwoods. We do have good old Duchess here at the Wayward. We have a robot vendor resin right down here in the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. And of course, our camps get visited by the odd traveling merchant. They are also robot vendors. Right, we're just going to sell it to this guy right here. Let's go ahead and go trade.
Available.
I don't know why it does that. Right, let's go down here to the light Mutant Hound chops. There we go, done. Sell Mutant Hound chops to an NPC vendor, 1 for 1, done. And all you have to do is just go after the light version, which is 2 Mutant Hound meat. Alright, what is next? Let's take a look here. Kill Mirelurk 5. Many great spots we can find Mirelurks in around the wasteland. Of course, we can find 6 of them just around the corner at the toxic dried lake bed. Right down here, oops, a little bit too far, at New River Gorge Resort. So there are 3 of them in around the swimming pool area. And just a little bit past the swimming pool area, there'll be a house that you can kind of enter in from the roof. And there's like a little false crawl space basement. There should be 2 of them in there as well. Ohio River Adventures, that's a pretty good one as well. Now there's a lot of Mirelurk eggs over here. And if you interact with the Mirelurk egg, you can either pick it up or it explodes. If it does explode, there'll be a Mirelurk hatchling that pops out. And 1 Mirelurk hatchling will equal 1 Mirelurk as well. So that's pretty cool as well. Right down here at Lake Reynolds, there'll be 4 of them down here. If you are looking for a little bit more of a challenge, we have Vault 94, Quarry X3, Hemlock Springs Dump, and the Slumber Mill Motel. So many great spots for some Mirelurks there for you guys. Sometimes if you do wood die-off, which happens right around these farms up here, there'll be some Mirelurks you can go after there also. Alright, let's pop into the toxic dried lake bed and we'll take care of the 6 that are up here. And again, if you have a couple grenades or what have you, you can go after them that way if you so wish, whatever you want to do. It's not real picky as long as we take care of them. Alright, let's keep going here. There'll be 3 more of them down here. There. There we go. Now sometimes the 3rd one that's over here, sometimes he'll be around the corner over here. And he'll be fighting either a rad scorpion or a snallygaster. So just an FYI that may or may happen. And we have a snallygaster here today. Sometimes it's a rad scorpion. Alright, good stuff. What is next? Destroy Robot 10. Many great spots we can find robots here in around the wasteland. Just close to where we are here at Clarksburg, we have the upper section. There's various types of robots up there. The lower section will have ghouls, but the upper section will have robots. There will be some robots in around Grafton. Arctos Pharma. Whether you spawn in the event fertile soil or not, Alltech Agricultural Research Center will have robots on the inside and outside of the building, and that is a really good spot. There's about 10 Liberators here, Charleston Train Yard. Now we have Beckley and the Beckley Mine Exhibit. 4 RoboBrains here at the Hawksbill Weather Station. Of course, we have good old Sugar Grove. And we have the Robco Research Center. Now, turrets are also considered robots, okay? So we can find turrets here at Bloody Frank's, Berkeley Springs, Harper's Ferry. Now, if you're ever going around the wasteland and you see the 3 large vertibirds up in the air, and they're kind of following around a little government aid cargo bot, if you knock them down out of the sky, they are also considered robots. Alright, just an FYI. So let's go to Bloody Frank's. I just wanted to show you the turrets, just to kind of change it up a little bit. And if you know some other areas where you can find some turrets, you can definitely do that as well. A little turret right here. Okay, so you see how that counts. One way over there. There we go. Be one right up here. Be 3 more of them over here. Again, there'll be some scorched in around this area, but in around Bloody Franks, that's you know, blood eagles basically. What did he say? What did he say to me? Did he just swear at me? Sound like he did. Huh. Oh, that's weird. Never heard him say that before. All kinds of great turrets here. Great spot. Alright, let's go after some other robots here. Let's check it out. Yeah, while we're on this side of the map, let's go to Sugar Grove. And we'll finish it off over here. And it did give you many great locations in and around the forest area. You can definitely try that out. Arctos Pharma and the Voltec Agricultural Research Center. And they're usually the first robots you come across when you're low level, okay? So we should be able to finish this off here, no problem. Uh-oh. Yeah, start a chain reaction here. The turret up there. Yeah, this is a good spot. Of course, robots are good for a lot of great things like lead, aluminum, and steel. And cell. Alright. 1 second here. Alright. Let's take a look. See what we got next. Complete a daily quest 1. So if you take a look at the description, there's a link to a video called Complete Daily Quest for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video, of course. It is all timestamped. We don't do every single daily quest in the game, but we do quite a few of them, okay? So you can definitely check them out just in case you're having a hard time trying to find daily quests and seeing which ones are good for you to do, okay? But there's usually 3 of them that I usually highlight here in this these daily challenge videos, just for the sheer easiness of them. One's here at the giant teapot. It's called Speak to a Sweet Water. There'll be one up here at the Prickett's Fort. Talk to the curator. There'll be one over here at the Pumpkin House. And it'll be Speak to Jack. Now another good one here is a repeatable daily quest. It's the repeatable Tipsy Taste Test given out by Biv, who's downstairs at the Big Al's Tattoo Parlor. And that comes up every 24 hours, okay? And one thing good about this one here is Biv will actually give you a special alcoholic recipe. I have them all myself, but that is a good one to do as well. Alright, so we haven't talked to Sweetwater in a little while. So let's pop down here and talk to him. If I can get my cursor under control here. Let's open up our map here. If we see here, Speak to Sweetwater, let's go ahead and toggle him active. As you can see there, it comes up as miscellaneous Speak to Sweetwater. Let's go ahead and do that.
I do apologize for the condition of the garden. We are short.
Sweetwater is probably one of my favorite NPC robots here in the game.
Welcome back, friend. I am afraid I'm short of honey, and you've demonstrated a refreshing competence in the past. Perhaps you could assist again.
Talk to him again here.
Friend. I am afraid
There we go.
I'm short of honey, and you've demonstrated a refreshing competence in the past. Perhaps you could assist again?
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Excellent. The forest, I expect, is teeming with it. Best start cracking.
Yep, roger that. All right, so we just have to get honey. So we do have honey on us, but I find lately, since we got the update on December 3rd, 2024, some of these daily quests, they kind of disappear from the top right-hand corner of the screen. So all you do is you go under your Pip-Boy, you'll go under Data, and then you'll go under Daily. And then we got to try to find the one for Sweetwater. There we go. Strange Bruce. Let's go ahead and toggle them active. And now it's back up at the top right-hand corner of the screen. So I have honey on me. Okay. But we're still going to show you where you can get honey yourself. This is a very easy daily quest to do. Okay. So let's head back to our camp here real quick. And we do have a camp resource I'd like to show you. Alright, so we have a little hive here. This is the OG one, this beehive right here. I'll passively collect 4 honey. Now, I can't quite remember what scoreboard from back in the day we got this guy on, but again, a really nice camp resource to get. Okay, now there's another variation of this as well. We got this, I think it was season 16 or 17. Take a look here under our resource tab. Right, so it'll be this one right here, the beehive black and yellow. So I actually did a little video review on this bad boy, and I actually included the OG one that we have. But again, it's on the same slot. You can only have either or in the camp in this case. But again, each one will collect 4 honey passively while you play the game. Okay, I just kind of wanted to show you that, more so for the returning folk. Okay, so we can find beehives. Like Sweetwater said, in around the wasteland. One of the best spots is close to Aaronhold Homesteads. Let's pop up here. Now this one here, you may have to do a little bit more running around, unless you have honey on you, but it is really easy to do. And this is why they like to kind of show off this one, more so for the newer folk to the game. So we're going to head east. There's our red barn, and there's our honey hives. Nice. So there'll be some bee swarms here. Let's take care of them. There we go. Now, when you do collect honey, when you do collect honey, there will be a good chance that a bee swarm will come out. Okay, so it's a pretty good little. There's like 3 or 4 of them here. Okay. I think there's 3 or 4 on the other side here as well. They're totally separate, which is pretty awesome. All right, let's get one just so I can show you. See how the bee swarm came out? I just kind of wanted to show you that, all right? So that's a really good spot, probably one of the best spots. Let's head back to the giant teapot, and we'll finish this off. If you do have a little bit more time, again, I always recommend doing the Tipsy Taste test down at the Big Al's Tattoo Parlor, just so you can get your hands on those special recipes.
Oh, gracious, you're back already. How wonderful.
I know, right? Here's your honey.
Oh, delightful. This honey will be
I love
the
it.
final touch on my special blend. Please do return to brew up more if you enjoy the surprisingly subtle flavors.
Yeah, right on. There we go. The daily quest 1 for 1. Now, we do have daily quests in the game that are not considered complete a daily quest for a daily challenge, believe it or not. And it's the ones here at the Gilman Lumber Mill. You'll get quite a few daily quests up here, quote unquote, but they will not count towards this daily challenge for some reason, and I don't know why that is. Alright? Alright, so the last one here, let's take a look at it. Join a team with another player 1. So we actually have to go to a public server here, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so a couple things you can do here. This one here, join a team with another player 1. If you go to your map screen here, you go social. So you can actually create your own team if you so wish, but you have to wait for someone else to join your team to get credit for the daily challenge. Or you can just go ahead and join a team. There we go. Join a team, another player, 1 for 1 done. It's that easy. Sweet. All right, let's head back to our camp here real quick, and we'll go over weapon of the day. Alright. Alright, so we are totally complete here. Sweet. Not too bad here today, actually. Again, you can do them a lot quicker than me. I'm doing a lot of explaining and stuff. Alright, so weapon of the day here. Let's go ahead and modify. Alright, so we use this 2-shot rusted suppressed automatic handmade. +1 projectiles, plus 25% damage. Projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage. Minus 25% action point cost, plus 20% armor penetration is the 2-shot explosive that's optimized. Powerful automatic receiver, line long barrel, standard stock, piercing magazine, reflex sight dot suppressor, and this awesome looking rustic paint. 44 times 2 damage, and of course 5x6. Pretty cool weapon. Looks like it needs to be repaired soon. Alright, so it is fully automatic, so the perk cards I have here. Of course, under Perception, we have Master Commando, Commando, Expert Commando, all maxed out. We have good old Tank Killer there, Concentrated Fire, Suppressor, Tenderizer, Covert Operative, Evasive, White Knight, Adrenaline. We have these random cards under Luck here, and you see those being activated when they are randomly being activated. These are my legendary perk cards. They don't change for me. I'm pretty happy with them, had them for quite some time. And they're all maxed out. Perfect. Yeah, so there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ghost Primus, Corne van Niekerk, Ben Durant, John, DJ59. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.